the Olympic silver medalist over 10,000 metres in Paris. As he comes to the bell now, Ingebrigtsen hits the bell in 6:22 flat. He needs to run a 58. The world record after 57.4 penultimate lap is under severe threat here. Ingebrigtsen, 300 to run, Hannah, and the record is in reach.
This is vintage Ingebrigtsen. He squeezed. He asked for those lights to speed up, and he is now leaving the world record pace lights behind him and the rest of the field. Aragari is working so hard. The 10k strength is great, but Ingebrigtsen with 200 metres left to go.
He's feeling it, Ingebrigtsen. Little nervous glance over his shoulder there, with about 250 to go. Now 150 to go. Round the crown of the bend. Aragawi is hanging on, but the gap is 20 metres, and it's growing with every stride. And he comes into the straight, and the crowd know what's going on. Watch that clock. The world record, 7:20.67, is going to be smashed here by the Norwegian. It's a world record yet again for Jakob Ingebrigtsen. Well, it was on the cards after that world record last year in Paris over 2 miles. 7:54 he ran for 2 miles, smashing the old world record by 4 seconds. He's just broken Coleman's world record, one of the great world records in the history, in the annals of track and field athletics, by over 2 seconds. Unbelievable. Indeed, just double checking that time, he's broken it by over 3 seconds. I told you it was his sweet spot, and you don't get much sweeter than that. Unbelievable. 7:17. Forget 7:30, 60 seconds per lap, more or less 4-minute miling pace. This fella just takes the record bits, and he doesn't rip them up, he liquidizes them. That was fantastic from Jakob Ingebrigtsen, and you do have to wonder how he got it wrong in that Olympic 1500 final 2 weeks ago when he couldn't retain his title from Tokyo. He said to me yesterday, chatting to him, that he knew that the first 400 in Paris was too quick, and he said as he came into the home straight in Paris in that Olympic 1500 final, his legs were dead, he had nothing in them, and he was outside the medals. Well, tonight, that in a way, a $50,000 bonus, petty cash to a lad like Jakob Ingebrigtsen, I'm sure, but that world record is his gold medal. It's a degree of consolation.
And we've got to say, phenomenal pacemaking from the two pacemakers. Ingebrigtsen put himself right where he needed to be. The field spread out. This was perfect, but that doesn't always yield a world record. You need to be on the very best form of your life. You need to be up for it. You need to be motivated. And Ingebrigtsen, I think, given the effort into Paris for those 2 events and failing to get a medal in the 1500 metres, yes, he bounced back in the 5k, but the emotional and physical toil of that, it's evaporated. There's been no Olympic hangover for Ingebrigtsen. He was brilliant in Lausanne on Thursday, but that I don't think even he thought he was going to break the world record by that much. He obliterated it.
And look at that smile. He is in shock. And I'll tell you what, some people say he's arrogant, he's pompous. He's not.